We're back online, we're back live, which is kind of a good feeling today to be live.
It's always better to be live than dead.
Yes, although the servers are sort of dead currently, or were sort of dead. They got revived somehow. And now we're currently sorting out how to restart the race. The how is not the issue, but the order and everything else is. And so you're seeing this little general screen GT World Series Round 4. 12 hours of ASton, Thilo Falkenberg and Dominik Engel are commentating. And well, we've experienced a whole year of LFS just in 1 hour, in about 2 hours of broadcasting.
No progress was made, you mean? Is that not it?
I meant what can happen during a race.
Ah, you mean that?
That bit. Not the other bit. So first we didn't have a stream, but we had a stream and we were commentating on it as live because we didn't know what else to do. Then we had the race, which was able to be seen in the live stream even. Then we had a bunch of pit stops, a bunch of strange situations on the track, and now we've got server issues and are going to restart the race.
Something like that.
Yes. To sum it up a bit, Krasi again timed out. Yeah, so on Twitter we don't have any questions coming in as of now. Nor we do on Facebook. And neither we have in the forum, so it's currently a bit of waiting for things to come. I don't know who, but well. We were just joined by someone with a very funny name.
Yeah, it's almost as good as Richard Branson. ... which is what it's shown us to me.
Richard Branson equals dead. That's also something I see here.
It's clearly Jack Sidgwick honoring his ISP, which is, of course, Nothing lesser than Virgin Media.
Yes. Some say they should better take the money they invest into researching aerospace things and put it into their cable connections.
They need to have 3G internet in the space station.
But they, well, don't forget the 3G internet in the space station won't work. Because it would probably also be Virgin Media.
Oh well.
So what
Always
else
try.
is happening around the world?
I don't know, Zimbabwean Formula Renault Plus maybe.
We had a 24-hour race at Dubai. Which was won by a team that last time won in 2002 race, if I remember what you told me.
Apparently 2002 and most likely in VLN. Which means they could have been driving, I don't know, a Opel Corsa or something.
Yeah, pretty much, especially back then GT cars weren't that common on the Nordschleife.
Apparently, according to the website, a Peugeot 205 GTI is among the championship-winning cars.
Oh, well, but the championship has also something to do with the point system, where you're getting more points if more people are racing. So people are now joining up in order, and
Oh my god, 1981, a Fiat 127 Sport. What a glorious car.
so restart will be a standard safety car restart procedure.
Which means it's less likely to have a massive accident.
Well, depends. The German Eurosport motorsports commentators are actually honoring a prize, Schnarchsack des Tages, which is awarded to the one at the safety car restart who completely forgets that the race is about to restart.
Nice.
Yes. And I mean, such Schnarchsäcke always can, deliver some accidents at restarts.
I was joking about the Corsa, but in 2003 a Corsa did win VLN. Yeah.
We got the question why we are restarting the race with 11 hours and not with 10 hours.
Because it would be horrible to restart for 12 because I'm only being paid for being here until 1 a.m.
The question was why not 10 hours instead of 11 hours? Because we're now restarting with 11 hours.
Because restart, an hour is seen as completed once it has passed halfway, which it didn't.
Alright.
Which is funny, because technically this means we have done 1.5 hours of racing, and Genuine Racing number 1 still hasn't done a pit stop.
Yeah. And now it's going to be a 12.5-hour race instead of a 12-hour. If I'm not mistaken.
And we get a new pick in the wind roulette.
Oh yeah.
Ever drove the first stint and thought, yeah, I like this wind. Forget about it. Not gonna happen again.
I remember one of the VR races I did the past half of a year. It was a sprint event with 3 different races, and we've had 3 totally different wins, which was pretty funny.
I remember in City League we had 18 kph at AS3R, and no one else. Everyone was like, "There's no wind." No one could feel any wind. It was so strange. Must have been the world's best wind ever.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Speaking of City League, there's something coming up. I can't tell you more. I know more, but I can't tell.
It's the announcement that it's being shut down forever. Obviously.
Yeah, right. Oh.
It's merged with iRacing DWC.
Well,
Oh
we
no,
produce
now
better
I
races.
said it. Oh no. Ah.
What?
Anyways, well, the restart's already taking place too late, technically. So that's bang on. Don't think an LFS race session ever started right on time, ever.
City League does at times.
I don't remember it, therefore it never happened.
One of the questions in the in-game chat was what standings we're rolling back to. Because with 11 hours,
End of lap 30.
yeah,
That's how you gotta say it.
yeah. The question was if it's the standings are taken from the hour mark uh, because the race now is another 11 hours.
I think they should be taken from before number 9 timed out. Don't know why, just think that would be a good idea.
Questions over questions. Why not do 10 hours instead? Because we would do 50 minutes more than well, the race would end 50 minutes after schedule otherwise. Which reminds me, when does my 24-hour disconnect takes place today?
Today,
Yeah, I think it's normally around 3 o'clock in the night. So we should be safe. But, well, anyways.
not at this rate.
So if you want to follow the race, the standings should have been on tracker. I think tracker is funny for me. Okay. If it's also funny to you, it's just being fixed. Also, a way to follow us, to follow all cars on track, is probably LFS Remote. Then another way to follow the cars on the stream is the Spotter's Guide, as I get this one correct for the first time today. So you can identify the cars that are running or standing, depending on the car.
Especially when you've burnt your clutch.
Especially when you burnt your clutch. Also, we do have the stream. And of course, Facebook, Twitter, and the LFS forums for questions. Meanwhile, the other parallel streams also started. So now everything is running on schedule on at SM Race TV.
Not on schedule, but running.
Okay.
I wouldn't push the boundaries, you know.
Oh, okay, you're probably right. Funny thing, I just took a look at one of the streams I was talking about, the 24 hours of Bathurst. Apparently, on the English stream, you have got some Slavic. And I don't understand what they are doing there.
Driving around in a race?
No, they are not driving. They are standing at Mount Panorama. All cars across the track, except for one or two cars, which are moving around the track. And now the first car slowly moves.
It's half after they've given up on life.
And the supposedly English stream isn't English.
Nice. So I guess they're doing just about as much with their allocated stream time as we are right now.
Ah, they are doing a safety car start or something.
Oh dear God.
So yeah, we're waiting for things to happen. We are getting asked when the stream will continue. I have to tell you, we're still streaming.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether I'm cheerful about that at the moment, but yeah, we are.
Problem is that really nothing happens at the moment, so I can actually show you what we see the last couple of minutes. It is this beautiful screen where you see the list of drivers and we're waiting them
Oh,
to.
but magical update. It now says race 10 hours.
Oh!
Which in a way makes more sense because technically this would be a 13-hour race even if we restarted it now.
Yes. That's what I said, that it would be a. So we're now having a 10-hour race left. So those people who have to go to sleep are actually getting to the bed in time. For now, I don't know. Well, we're not sure what is going to happen further on.
Looks like car 77 is about to time out. As is car. No, it's only 77. Yep, and there we go. Core racing gone.
Well, it would be a perfect time for a news update of something.
I don't know, we can go to the Daily Mail website if everything fails us. Updates.
There are updates and there are news.
News. Wonder if they found something that's. Well, wonder if they found something Hitler again. They have the Hitler house and the Hitler cat.
Yeah, the Hitler cat that was sadly being eaten by the Hitler dog.
Was it?
I don't know, just making up a Daily Mail story.
I have just now posted a link to the Daily Mail headline generator on IRC, which is of sublime quality. Although some of the headlines are really almost too high quality for Daily Mail newspapers.
Too plausible. Though sometimes I don't understand the BBC either.
Still not as bad as Sky News.
Yes, but seeing this headline,
Although we should experience what the Daily Mail is like as a TV channel soon, because Bild bought a TV channel here, so it's only a matter of time.
yeah, the world famous build. I think the Red Army faction terrorists were favored because they actually bombed build.
Oh yeah, is that why their logo is red?
Oh, I don't think so.
Well, you never know.
So the next time you're going to hear is probably end of this month. The goodbye event of virtual racing.
But not technically of virtual racing.
Not technically of virtual racing. Virtual racing is a club which organizes virtual racing over various sims, and they are saying goodbye to LFS. And this race will be streamed here on Sim Race TV on Wednesday, 29th of January.
Yes. It's West Hill with the UF West Reverse with the UF.
Yeah.
1.
You have won. Oh dear. Didn't we have that in City League last season?
No, that was West Hill forwards.
Oh, okay.
I remember because it was hilarious while at the same time boring.
It was hilarious due to the fact that the championship was on the line,
Wow. On the line.
technically. And
Just
originally it was scheduled to have a full
reverse
reverse grid.
yes. To be honest, the championship was on the line as much as the whole GT1 grid here can win the championship here. But yeah. However, we are gonna have still 29 cars for the restart of the race.
Hmm. Two laps into the 24-hour race of Bathurst, and there is a puncture.
What are they supplied by Pirelli?
A Porsche with a puncture.
Yeah.
You suddenly saw the sparks flying there. Oh wait, why doesn't have? Eh? It's R factor. I don't understand it because the car seems to be all right again on the straight. Didn't make sense.
Self-inflating tire to stay up of James Bond car.
So at least we can now show you a car on track. We could have shown you a car on track because suddenly Stuart Baker was on track all alone. We do have some problems in the background. So just that you understand the situation. We are sitting here in the commentary booth. We're not really getting all of the stuff race control does because, well, let's face it, they're partly in heavy discussion, and having them on the ear all the time wouldn't help us commentating the race. Yeah, and due to the fact they are in background working, we neither can really interrupt them and ask what's happening. So we're currently sitting here in the booth and waiting for things to come. So we're feeling with you guys at the stream. We certainly have a very similar feeling. But from what I'm seeing is the tracker is back, which is a good sign. So we don't have to have to do the English commentary for the Buffers 24 on stream 6 and 8.
They're streaming it in English and what else?
They are streaming in German, and the other streams was supposed to be English.
But it's actually Hindi.
No, it's some Slavic language, I think. I don't know if it's Slovenian, Slovakian, or whatever. But something. It sounds like something from that area of the European continent. And an SLS hits the wall heavily.
That's what I don't know. In R Factor races, I always see so many mistakes. It's like some people have actually never turned a lap on that track. It's really strange.
What I think is strange about R Factor that at times it really looks good, and at other times it looks worse than LFS. Just optically.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't even think R Factor 2 looks that good. And it has HDR and all that kind of fancy stuff.
There's the point, it's
But, yeah.
fancy. On the German stream, they are talking about the doors of an SLS, which in
You're
case of
stupid.
in case of an emergency exit, they are getting exploded away from the car, just in case.
That's a clown's car. Does that mean when it's on fire, stop, the doors explode and about 30 people come out of the car?
I just say what they told on the stream. I don't know if it's true. If you know about the GT3 SLS, please tell us if it's really true that it has doors that, in case of emergency, get exploded open. It's a new one to me.
All I know is that about the GT3 SLS is that there's an open wheel version now.
Oh.
With a completely exposed left rear corner. At least that's what I saw in the Dubai 24 earlier.
So yeah. Secretly sharing pictures around.
I posted that picture on IRC too, so it's hardly secret.
Okay, it's hardly secret, yeah. Black Falcon, open wheel. I see what you mean.
It's a new level of GT3.
Something new on Twitter? Are they racing again yet? No.
No.
I can again show you how it's looking on the server, and you don't see any cars moving there. Except for the moment when I click on the car. Then you see it moving on the top right of the screen.
It's spinning in the spinny thing in the top right. Yay!
Right. So this is as much of cars moving around as you can get as of now, because we're sorting out problems. Well, race control sorting out problems. We're sitting here in the booth. Among other stuff. Apparently, a team is called R4R in this GT3 race, which
My
runs
God!
parallel.
Let me call my lawyer. This is injustice, and this has to be put right.
Endurance Day on some race TV, and we're waiting here
You're
for our
gonna need a
endurance
lot of
race.
endurance.
Yeah, we need a lot of endurance. Yeah.
I'm getting very cold here.
Same. I think it's because we're not moving a lot here.
I'm spinning around in my chair like it's a carousel. And it doesn't help much. The only problem is that I can't spin very far because I have a wired headset, so
Oh dear. Yeah, I see the problem.
unless I want to strangle myself, but not quite. Not quite yet.
I switched the stream and got back to the virtual Nürburgring race there. And Core Motorsports is in 4th position.
These copyright violations. Horrible.
I just wonder how many teams are calling themselves Core.
Millions. Millions.
Core Motorsports, Core Autosports, Core Racing. We was having a great race until bad internet on server. Thanks, Obama. Just a quote,
And now the NSA is gonna take the whole thing down.
Oh yeah. It would be funny if it wasn't possible. Meanwhile, the latest news from around the world. It starts off that Israel's former PM Ariel Sharon dies. Pressure on Hollande over his affair. According to someone, French President François Hollande is having an affair with an actress, sorry. Then there was rumor on Facebook that Rwanda's president died. It was false.
Well, hey, I have returned.
Welcome back.
I made sure that the ambient temperature in my room is gonna rise in future.
Ooh. I started to read out headlines from BBC News.
Well, not from the Daily Mail headline generator, would have been much better.
I thought we could keep a certain quality. It's a wish. Interestingly, I just see it on Elvis News that there are Twitter-like updates of the race being posted by Simon Ellie. That's very interesting. Meanwhile, as you see, the screen starts to turn its colors. The longer I look at it, the grayer it gets.
My old screen I had a mode where I could put it into black and white, but not on this one.
In case you're confused about what the screen is showing to you, it is the standard screen. We can show you something different just to ensure you that your monitor, your screen hasn't failed. Then we can show you this, where you see the one or the other update. Not really as informative as we wish it would be. We're here still at ASton and waiting.
Something like that.
People start readying up. Could be a promising sign. People are already asking for the wind. It still is a lot of wind. The rest they will know when they are back on track. Just waiting for one more driver and we are back on the server. All remember safety car restart. We're breaking up the stream to give you something fresh and more exciting after the break. And see you in a second.